Abel. Sit rep. It's snowing. Great success. Bon appetit, everybody. Indian beef curry with garlic naans. I think it's time for you to come in the tent. Welcome back, everybody, to another camping with Tony and Bernie, the Border Collie in the back here. We're doing an overnight in a storm on the top of a mountain. Not sure what sort of weather it's going to be, but it's going to be cold, definitely, and windy, definitely. But we don't know if we're going to get rain, snow, anything like that. I've got a brand new tent and lots of new gear, and we're going to eat some fantastic food. So what we'll do, hello Bernie, hello my lovely, we'll see you. I'm not going to film on the way up or parking up or anything else. We're just going to see you at the top of the mountain, 1700 meters. It's going to take me about 3 hours to walk up, but we'll bring you back top of the mountain ready to pack up, set up the tent. All right, everyone, made it to the top. Oh, absolutely exhausted. I'm at my spot at, what was this, about 1300 meters. Ooh, what's that, 4,000 feet, something like that. 5,000, I don't know. Right, but I'm here with Bernie. We've got to set up because it's cold. I've got to get my dry gear on, get this pack off, get the big camera out, and then we'll get cranking. I'll just quickly show you the site and show you Bernie. Hey, Bernie. Hey, puppy. This is where we're camping. So Bernie gets a treat, so I'm going to get that as well. This is my camp spot. Yeah, I've got to work out where I want to pitch my tent. I've got a feeling I'm going to put it way back here. Someone's had a fire here since I was last here. Interesting. So yeah, I've got to set it up somewhere in here, but we'll work it out, won't we, Benny? All right, bring you back on the big camera. Okay, we're all ready to go. I'm in my dry stuff. I've got some new gear on, some new Montbell gear that I'm just testing out. Ultra lightweight. Bernie is here and he wants his treat. So let's give him that first. Good boy, you sit pretty. Come on, Bernie. Sit pretty. Good boy. Okay, so for the tarp, I don't know what I've got. I've got my tent. I've got a Samaya tent. I've got an ultralight Samaya Tarp. It's quite small, but it just gives me enough cover. And yeah, my ultralight Samaya tent. One catastrophe I've got is I've forgotten the charging cable for the camera. So I'm going to probably run out of battery at some point during this, which means I'll then have to switch over and start filming on my phone. So we're going to do, this is going to be a limited video. This isn't going to be very long. But yeah, my mistake. Right, so let's get the tarp set up and then I'll do the tent. I might just get this done up off camera and just show you what it looks like. I've got to hook it up. I've seen this a million times, people setting up tarps. But I'm gonna basically hook this thing up here, give myself a nice lookout over here, and just barely covering the tent. The tent's waterproof, I just need to cover the door, that's it. So why don't we do that? I'll bring you back when I've got this set up. All right, check out my shelter. So it's 3 by 3 meters, loads of room under here to just hang out. Hello, Bernie, he loved his treat. So I'm going to set the tent up back here, quite a way back from the fire and everything. So this is the Samaya It's the Samaya Assaut 3. Very lightweight tent, but tested for alpine conditions apparently. It's got 3 poles, carbon fibre. God, my fingers are so cold, I can barely feel them. Yeah, I really screwed up with the camera. That's the first time I've ever left the charging cable behind. And I don't carry spare batteries. Not anymore anyway. I used to. Now I just carry a power bank, but a power bank is no use without a cable. Ah, so I could be in big trouble. Luckily, the Sony camera has a very long battery life. And I have my phone as a backup. So this might be quite a short video for my standards anyway. Right, so these are carbon fiber poles. I don't think they're the strongest things in the world. Gotta be quite careful with them, I'd say. Treat them well. It's got tiny little pegs. Oh, I really need to feel my fingers again. Look at these little aluminium pegs. They're tiny. But they should do the trick. Now, it is meant to get gusting about 90 kilometers an hour tonight. That's some serious wind. Okay, just doing the tent door up. Because when you peg a tent out, usually if you don't have the door done up, it creates problems later. Might not be an issue with this because it's Dyneema. So never used it. I opened it at home, that was it. Alright. So this is meant for mountaineering, really. And yeah, it's meant to be a 3-person tent. So what I think I'll do is, as I say, I need the door covered. That's the main thing. The door is here. If I have my chair here, when I sit down, so I think that will be perfect, just there. Okay, so we'll peg it out on a couple of spots and then we'll put the poles in. Hello, Bernie. I know. Bernie always has to help me when I'm setting up the tent. Gets very excited. Okay. Oops. I'm in a rock. There we go. All right, just the front ones. Right, so we need to put 2 poles in. I think they're labeled as well. 1 and 2. Yep. Excuse the arse shot. I'm going to bring you around so you can see more. Okay, is that better? Right. Whew. It's cold. Okay, 1. It's all right, Bernie. Thank you. Thank you for my kisses, Bernie. Thank you. Thank you for my kisses. Bernie. Okay, Bernie, let me do this. Come on, away, Bernie. I know, you're lovely. Sit. He's a good boy. Bernie, off. Come on, away. You're making my tent all dirty. You're unbelievable. Bernie, off the tent. No, I've got footprints on my tent now. Okay, and then it should pop up like so. And that's what goes on the inner notch. You see him wagging his tail. You know why he's wagging his tail? Because he knows what I'm doing here. He knows I'm making a tent. And the first thing he's going to want to do is get in it. He's got a thing about tents. Okay, and then I'm going to tighten these straps. Okay. Right. So now I can peg this out a bit more. Because I've got a better idea where it's going to be. Oops. And then the same on the back. I can't believe Bernie's put footprints on my brand new tent. Now it doesn't look like much, this tent. Like a shopping bag. But it is cool. Cool technology. Right, I just need to sort this front one out here. There we go. All right, now we're talking. Okay, and then, come on. Right, then there's a pole that goes in the middle. Which gives it some extra strength. Oh, hold on. So this is for snow loading, I guess. And it just opens up this vestibule bit on the sides for a bit more rain protection. I've got guy lines. I honestly don't know if I'm going to set the guy lines up. The wind just isn't getting to us here. I might set the guy lines up later if I feel it's necessary. I can bring it back around the front. Okay, so we can start putting stuff in now. And I can show you what this looks like inside. Check it out, loads of room in there. Now the only thing with this door is there's nowhere to store it. It just sort of hangs down like that, which is a bit weird. Okay, we've got lots of stuff to throw in there. From the TARDIS, I've got my sleep pad, camera gear that does not have a cable in it, chair, that's pretty critical, Bernie's bed, food, Bernie's towel, oh, gloves and beanie. These are merino. Ah. And they just instantly add warmth. Oh yes. Oh, I think it's time to put a beanie on as well. Okay, so he can smell his food in there. Right, so I've got my bedding, down jacket there, Bernie's blanket, and cooking gear. And then in front here, I've got my first aid kit, my ouch pouch. Right, so we need to go and get some water. We need to put the kettle on. Oh, and I need to set my chair up and sit down. Whew. Is that right, Bernie? Dad needs to sit down. Desperately. So this is the Helinox Zero tent, Zero chair, high back. And as some people will know, this is the one of these broke on me once. And even this one's bending a bit. So I have to nurse it. It's not the strongest, but it is exceptionally light. Maybe if I was a bit lighter, it would be better. Okay. Please don't break when I get on it. Bernie, no, don't bite the cord. Bernie's biting the paracord. Oh, down carefully. We're in. Oh, good boy. Okay, so as I say, I'm camera constrained. Just really screwed up. This is a lovely spot. So a few things I've got to do. Thank you, Bernie. I've got to go and get some water. So we'll go and do that now, probably. Then we'll put a kettle on. And then we'll chop up some firewood. We'll have a lovely fire. We'll have a great dinner. The time now is 3 p.m. And it gets dark pretty early now. It's May, end of May in New Zealand. So we're coming into our winter now. So I'm just going to get myself a bit organized and we'll go and get some water. Right, look at camp. Gosh, we've got a bit of sunshine and a bit of blue sky. But I know that there's a storm coming in because it's over there. Bernie's whimpering because he wants to go and get the water. He's a creature of routine. Look at camp. Doesn't that look beautiful? This is going to be a great shelter for the night. Right, come on then. Let's go, Bernie. Let's get some water. Oh, it's cold. I need to put my down jacket on soon. But for now, this is okay. I'm wearing this Alpha Tech, I don't know what this is called, Alpha something mesh vest underneath. It's pretty warm. And as long as I keep moving, I'm warm enough. It's when you stop, you get really cold. Right, let's go out into the tarn, get the water. Oh, wow. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. But the wind is ripping across the top. I can see it. We're just tucked down out of the wind here. Stunning. Okay, so we've got to get water from the tarn here. Mountain spring water. All right, Bernie, I've got to get the water. Oh, you had a drink, Bernie. Full. Man, it's nippy. Right, we'll head back. Let's get a drink on. And then we'll deal with the fire. I'll put my down jacket on as well. All right, down jacket time. Oh. Man, it's freezing. This has got to loft up a bit before it's really effective. This is a Montbell 900 fill power sort of mid-weight down jacket should be totally warm enough. Once it lofts up, it should be beautiful. Oh man, oh, I can feel it immediately. Oh, I can't explain it. Just how nice that feels. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That feels so good. Okay, it's coffee time, Bernie. So usually I bring a kettle, but not this time. And I wouldn't get excited, Bernie, there's nothing in here for you. What do you keep looking at, Bernie? You're looking at the bird. So yeah, this time I've just got a pan, a saucepan. It's like a fast heat saucepan, heat with a heat exchanger. Oops. And a whole bunch of fuel tabs, which I'll also use as a fire lighter later when we want to get the fire cranking. And I'll definitely need a fire later, it's going to be freezing, and we're going to need it for cigar time as well. Okay, yeah, so these are these Fire Dragon gels, and they actually go in perfectly in the alcohol stove because they melt down. So it just goes in like that. That will go there. Right, now, lighter. There we go. And these things actually take a spark. There you go. Lit. Awesome. Look at that. We're rocking. So that'll take just a few minutes, 4 minutes. And I think what we'll have is, we'll make something special. We'll make a mocha. So we'll take a hot chocolate and a flat white. Mix these together. And it's all good. Hello, Bernie. Everything is amazing, isn't it? So yeah, I'm rocking a few other bits of new gear as well, which are quite exciting actually. So apart from this Montbell jacket, this down jacket, which is so warm by the way, I feel so much better now. I've also come up with different hiking shoes on. These are, which you probably noticed, I don't know, are the Hoka Kaha 3s. And I have to say, they are superb. Very lightweight. They weigh half of what my big mountaineering boots weigh. Oh no. So they're a lot easier to walk in. It requires a lot less energy. They're warm and they're really grippy. So overall, really impressed. Now I've got a feeling he wants to go in his bed. Let's see what he does. Because I think that's why he's sort of loitering. Because he knows. And this might be what he's sort of hinting at. Is can I go in? And curl up on his bed here. Let's see what he does. Bernie, not my hot chocolate. There. Do you want to come in? Is that what you wanted, Bernie? Do you want to go on your bed? Is that yours? There you go. Look at that. I knew it. I knew that's what you wanted. And then he's just going to sit there and preen. Whew. Right. So yeah, that gear. Sorry, you probably want to see him, but I'm in the way, I'm afraid. Yes, my boots, this jacket, which is lovely, I have to say. Lovely. This Alpha Tech top. This, I don't know who makes it. Polar Tech, I think. It's lighter than merino and warmer than merino. This tent is new, and I've got a brand new quilt sleeping bag as well. So yeah, bits and bobs. Right. Let's get this coffee going. All right, water's boiling. Oh, this coffee's gonna be so good. Right, while that's still burning, I might as well put more water in for another drink. It wasn't long. I think that was about 5 minutes. It's not the quickest, but it's quiet, it's efficient. Ah, hot drink. Cheers, everybody. Oh, that's so good. Well, I'm hoping, I just suddenly thought, what else have I forgotten? Have I forgotten my spoon? Oh no. Oh no, I haven't. That's in with the food. Gosh. And I have a list. But you know what's not on my list? Charging cable. There's my spoon. Yeah, which is kind of daft, but because it's essential for YouTube, is to have a charged up phone. Right, gonna enjoy my coffee, and then we're gonna deal with firewood. And I left a bunch behind me from last time. This chocolate and coffee, mocha, delicious. Yeah, so I've got a bunch of firewood ready. I just have to saw it up and split it. And then we'll just work out what time to light the fire. And then have dinner. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Bernie. Right, camp set up. I've had my coffee and everything. And then, you know, just walking around, just some random.
Another YouTube bum.
Yeah, because we're here for this. The snow. Now, okay, yeah, it's not Canada snow. It's the start of something, though. And it's starting to come down.
It's coming down quite nice.
It is.
It's floating in.
Bernie's very excited, aren't you, Bernie? You're also excited to see Abel. But this should be a great camp. We got snow, so importantly, it means we can put snow in the title on the video, and it's not clickbait. All right, everyone, we're going to do firewood next. Hey, Bernie, we're getting covered in snow. All right, it's properly snowing now. It's really coming in. I just came out here just to film it, just to have a look at it. But we've, oh man, it's, I don't know if it's going to settle or not, but it's coming in thick and fast. It's really cold. So let's get back to camp. Abel had a spare cable. Abel, right, Bernie. Just went flying. It's all right, it's all right. Come on, let's go. I just slipped over. What was I saying? Yeah, Abel with the cable. He had a charging cable with him, so he lent me that. So I don't have to worry about battery life anymore. Oh, look, I just fell over. Yuck. Right, let's get back to camp. I think it might be time to put the fire on. I've got to just chop up some wood. Come on, Bernie. Look at this in Winter Wonderland. Wait there, Bernie. Look at Bernie with the snow on him. Stay, sit. Good boy, look, the snow on you. Come on then. So hopefully it really comes down and it settles, because that's what we love. All right, back to camp. Woo, right, I've got to start chopping these up. It's starting to get dark. Now, I know it doesn't show up on the camera, but it definitely is starting to get dark. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to get warm doing this. You know what they say? Wood heats you 3 ways. Finding it, chopping it up, burning it. Isn't that right, Bernie? Right, let's get the saw out. Let's get cranking. Oh, the snow. It really wants to come down now. Right, we'll start with this big piece. I might use a rock, a couple of rocks from this fire pit just to help level it up. Sorry, Bernie, I'm going to use your bed. There we go. Come on, make a platform. That'll do. Right, so some of these I'm going to split, some of them I'm not. Bone dry. That's not for you, Bernie. So Bernie loves to help me when I'm chopping wood, when I'm making when I'm putting the tent up. Bernie, what you doing? He is just such a lovely puppy. Always wants to be involved. Mind your feet, Bernie. And he's such a good boy. He's only been up here once and he already remembered the trail. Found his way here perfectly. Ah, it's cold. It's going to take me ages. Bring it back when it's all done. Yeah, I built a little fire pit as well. Now I just need to split baton some of these bigger pieces. I don't know if some of these might not go, we'll see. This is beechwood. It's very thick stuff. Very difficult to split sometimes. See, it doesn't want to go. It'll go, but it's just slow. Come on, split. Oh, yep, okay, we've got a split. There we go. That's pretty dry inside. Right, I'm going to split the rest of these up and then we'll light the fire. Oh. Okay, we're getting there. Right, we've also got to give Bernie his dinner and we've got to turn his light on. That's another thing, is he's got a new light. Oh, too close. Yeah, so I need to thank the viewer who recommended this light for him, this new harness. Bernie, come round. Come here. Come here. I don't know if you can see him. Watch this. So he's got this harness on, you probably saw earlier. There we go. It's red. So I can see him anywhere now he goes. Right, do you want your dinner, Bernie? You've been such a patient boy, haven't you? Thing is, Bernie, I don't know where I just put it. Ah, here it is. Okay. Right, so we'll give Bernie his dinner and then we'll light the fire. I might have to move back a bit once this is cranking. I've put it quite close to the camp. Sit, Bernie. Sit. Good boy. It's a big walk up. I'll give him quite a lot. Now, if he needs water, there's so many big puddles around. He's just been drinking from them all the time anyway. Because it's just the rain is coming in and... Alright, Bernie, you can have it round here. There you go. Good boy. Right. Let's crank this fire up. So I got hot doing that, but it's not going to last. I've got this new night core headlamp that weighs absolutely nothing as well. I've gone quite ultralight on this one. I've tried to spare my back. Not just for the gizmos or anything, but it's just because I have a very bad back and I need to look after it. If you want to see more of these videos, more of me doing these sorts of trips and not just car camping trips, then that's the price. Okay, so we need a couple of these dragon fuel things. Oh, come on, sort my act out. I didn't chop much wood, I didn't split much wood I should say, because it was just taking too long. And it does mean we'll have a bit of a smoky fire. C'est la vie. Right, and let's hope it doesn't get too smoky. So I found out that these are all biodegradable, even the lid. So you can actually burn the whole thing. So I'm going to just put these under the fire and set light to them with my plasma lighter. And we should be in business. Okay, they're lit. So these are not proper fire lighters, but I found they usually do the job. So now it's a waiting game. Maybe I'll fast forward this bit. Okay, so I think the fire is taken. Bernie doesn't like the smoke or the fire at all, and he's sitting way off camera just watching. I'm not going to mess with it at all inside of it, because I've done that too many times where I've tried to make it better and it's just bang, gone out. I had to use 3 of those Eco Dragon things. The wood is not perfect by any means, but what I might do now is put the split wood, this stuff, on top and see if I can't get something going with it. It's far from perfect wood, but honestly, beggars can't be choosers in this situation. Okay, so that's split, so it should draw it up, draw the fire up, fingers crossed. Okay, so in the meantime, what time is it now? So it's only 5:30, it's so early. Bernie's had his dinner. My dinner's not going to be for another hour or so. So I might just have a hot chocolate. And you might say, why don't I put this pan on the fire? Well, because I don't want to mess with it. A nice warm... What is it, Bernie? Might be Abel walking towards us. Bernie's in guard mode. But honestly, he's not very scary. I think he can hear Abel talking. Right, so what was I going to say? Yes, so we'll have a lovely hot chocolate and pray this fire gets cranking. I'm using my plasma lighter now. I think I've recommended these things before. Look at this. That's amazing. Look, if I cover my face up, look at that. That's like thousands of degrees. I don't know how many thousands of degrees. But it works in the wind, and you just recharge it. Okay, I've got a flame on. Water on, and we'll have a hot chocolate. The snow just stopped. Now it's sort of sleety rain, but I'm holding out for more snow. Fingers crossed. And for dinner later, when I bring you all back for dinner, I've got an Indian beef curry. This is Beaks & Sons. It's already made, and all you got to do is heat it up with a whole lot of garlic naan breads. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be epic. Epic dinner on the tops. Hello, Bernie. Talking of dinner, you've still got some left here. I think it's just the smoke. He just hates the smoke, don't you? I'm sorry about that, Bernie. Right. Gonna have this hot chocolate, and then we will join again for dinner. And I hope this fire kicks off. I'm desperate for it to get cranking. Could take a while. I just mustn't mess with it. Sit rep. It's snowing. Great success. Right, it's time for dinner. My dinner. Bernie really hates the smoke, so he's curled up over there, but I can see him. I can see the light. He's okay. And he's got such a thick coat. So I just went and checked on him. He's got snow on the outside of him. He's just not fazed about it at all. But it's not melting, which means he's really warm. So I'm watching him. If I see him shiver, I'm going to bring him in. I've put all of my wood on the fire because the top pieces I haven't split. So I want them to really take. I want them to get really hot. I think that's important. So what we'll do is, I need to make this as stable as possible for this. There we go. So we'll have our dinner. I've got Indian beef curry, as I said, and a bunch of garlic naans. And I'm sorry about the smoke. There's nowhere I can put the camera that this is going to work. It's swirling. See, right now the smoke is on you. You can't see at all. And then it's gone. And it's going to completely change direction. Now, I can't tell if the lens is misted up or if that's smoke you're picking up. Very odd. Let me have a look. I think it's the heat from the fire. Gosh, it was. Okay, how's that? Is that better? Well, look, it is what it is. You see now I've got the smoke. Ah. I tell you, filming in these conditions, nightmare. Really is. Because the wind just doesn't want to cooperate. See how much clearer that is now? The lens was fogged up. I've noticed about this lens, it fogs up a lot. It's one of the problems with it. Okay, so we have the Beaks and Sun, I think that's what it's called, Indian curry. Oh, now is it? It's not a quick open pouch. Okay. So you could do it two ways. You could boil it like that, but I'm not going to because I've got to eat it in the pan anyway because I haven't got a plate. So I'm going to eat it out of the pan. Is that going to be stable? Yeah, okay. So I need my knife. Oh, wherever that is, here we go. So we've got to make a really good cut here. Oh yeah, that's perfect. We'll drop that in, squeeze it in. Oh gosh, I can smell it already. Absolutely oh, that smells divine. And I tell you, this has got massive chunks of beef, pieces of potato. This is a full-on curry. This is going to be superb. Curry is my favorite food. I mean, some of you will think that hamburgers are my favorite food. That's my favorite camp food. Hang on, let's do it here. I'm making a right mess there. That's my favorite camp food, burgers, because they're easy. But my favorite food, curry. Dad used to make a great curry. Bless him. So as I say, this was already cooked. So all you're doing is heating it up. Melting the fat. Gosh, this is going to be an amazing meal. All right, so that's on a slow cook. We just leave that to do its thing. I think what I will then do, when it's close to being ready, is I'm going to start chucking a couple of the naans to heat them up on the fire. Straight on the logs. You haven't messed it up again, have you? I have to keep checking to make sure the camera's okay. Yeah, so I'll just chuck them straight on. I'm sure they'll be fine. And then we've got a really great dessert as well, which I can't wait to have, which I'll have with Cigar time. You see, I've got these garlic naans, and these aren't peeled back either. I don't think they are. So you've got to cut everything open. You know the worst is when you buy hamburger buns and they're not already cut. That bugs me, that really does. I hate that. It's so simple for them to do it in the factory. The bakery. Okay. Right, we're good. Ooh, I can smell garlic. That's very strong garlic smell. In fact, that's so good I might just have to eat one plain. Just give it a quick heat up on the fire and then just eat it because I'm starving. Oh man, smoke. So the snow, it keeps coming and going. Had some really big snowflakes for like literally 20 seconds. And then nothing. Then rain. It's just all over the place. Sleet, snow, everything. Oh, I can smell these. It smells so good. Oh yes, hot garlic naan. Oh. Look, I've added a little bit of burn to it, a little bit of tinge. I think that'll do. Oh, just roll it up like a burrito. Oh, this is so good. I might dip it. Oh, oh wow. Oh, that's spicy. That curry is spicy. Mm. Oh my goodness. What a meal. Okay. I must remember to stir. Bring you back when it's ready. Hey Bernie, why are you hiding all the way out here? Look at you. Are you warm enough? Are you warm enough? Can you feel your tummy? Oh, so warm. Oh, you're steaming. He is piping hot. And yet he's absolutely covered on the outside with snow and ice. It's not affecting him at all. Bred for these conditions. I think it was just too hot by the fire and too smoky. And he's just preferring it out here. Both Bruce and Bruno used to do this, lie out in the tussocks. And look, here comes the snow. All right, bring it back for dinner. Okay, it's ready. Oh, bubbling away. Oh, just huge chunks of beef and potato. Oh, that's so good. Right, let's get a naan on. The fire is pretty raging now. What I might do is lean a naan up here. That might work. just to heat it up instead of burning it completely. Oh yeah, that's working. It's not very sophisticated. So this, it's snowing again, and I don't know if you can see the snow on the camera. It's sort of swirling, it comes in, and it's all over the place. Ah! I left that on too long. Alright, curry time. Okay, let's see what we got here. What's hot? Bon appetit, everybody. Indian beef curry with garlic naans. 1,400 meters in a snowstorm, which is going to become a snowstorm. Bon appetit. Oh my word. Oh. That's just so good. This is going to warm me right up. I mean, the fire is cranking and warming me up anyway. But it just feels so great to get a hot meal in you. Rather than sort of rehydrated or whatever. Now, the only problem with cooking it directly in here is I'm going to have to scrub this out and clean it properly for my coffee water. Oh. So good. The naans are amazing. It just takes seconds on here. I feel like Luke at Outdoor Boys, although he makes his from scratch. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. And yes, I will be talking about Luke in Cigar Time. Alright everybody, I'm going to finish this and then we'll bring you back for Cigar Time. Look at the size of these flakes. Can you see this? It's becoming a snowstorm. It's not a clickbait title. Proper snow, excellent. Bring back for Cigar Time. Bernie, you silly boy. I think it's time for you to come in the tent. I know you're enjoying yourself out here, but you're going to get soaked. Yep, time to bring Bernie into the tent. Licking the snow off himself. Honestly, Border Collies, it's amazing what they can withstand. Alright, come on Bernie, into the tent. And now he's in the tent. And he's warm and happy under his new blanket. I'm going to keep his light on until we go... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep his light on until we go to bed. Then I'll take it off. But he's content. Bless him. And the fire is giving off so much heat. Superb fire. Brilliant fire. I'm very pleased. I'm having to move away from it because it was so hot. I'm just cleaning the pan. Then I'll boil some water for a hot chocolate and then we'll have cigar time. Whoa. Okay, welcome back everybody to cigar time. Bernie is nice and comfy, cozy. I'll just open this a bit so you can see him. I don't know if you can make that out, but I've got him under his new blanket. I just didn't want him lying out in the snow. He does love it, but I wasn't comfortable with that. And I couldn't see if he was going to start shivering or not. I know he can take it, but I just wanted him comfy where I can see him. I've got a hot water, well, I've got water ready to boil. I've cleaned that out. I've got a Partagas number 2, one of my most favorite cigars. And we're gonna have a nice cigar chat, great fun. I want to thank everybody, all my regular followers. Actually, you know what? As good as the plasma lighter is, I'd only use it to light a cigar if I couldn't get my main lighter, normal lighter, to work. Because I still prefer using a flame. So let's do that. Dig around in my ouch pouch. There we go. We're getting snow on and off as usual. I've had to set the camera to manual focus, so I hope I'm in focus, because otherwise it will pick up the snow instead, which is not what I want. So, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to all our YouTube members that get to watch videos first. They join on YouTube. Thank you to all our Buy Me a Coffee members and everyone who's bought us coffees, treats on Buy Me a Coffee, for myself, Bernie, and let's not forget Bolly, Bernie's sister. And you will see her at the end of the video, as usual. Wow, look at the snow come down. Thank you to everyone who's bought merch. And all the super thanks as well. Thank you. Last but not least, all the Patreon members and everyone who gives comments and thumbs up and that subscribes to the channel. A lot of viewers aren't actually subscribed, probably because they don't know how to. It is free, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe to the channel, and that way you get to see the videos. A lot of people don't see old videos, or they don't even see new videos, and they're like, well, where did this video come from? The way YouTube works, unfortunately for a lot of YouTube creators, is that we're at the mercy of the YouTube algorithm, and a lot of people don't really use YouTube properly, to their own advantage. So they don't get to see the videos and they miss out on a lot of content from everybody. And mainly, if you're a YouTuber, you know how to use YouTube. You look at your subscriptions list, you subscribe to channels, and then you click on the button that says subscriptions, and then you click on the channel to see if there's any new videos. And you can click on each channel. There's a blue dot next to it to show there's a new video. 100% that's the best way. And I want to thank everyone, the thousands of people who've signed up to the mailing list, so they get notifications when emails come out. It's for sure the best way to get a notification that there's a new video. You just go to www.abcampingandoutdoors.com, key in your email address, and that's it. And then all it ever does is send an email whenever there's a new video. Nothing else. You don't get spammed, nothing. I don't send anything else out on there. No photos, nothing. Just that. And then we've got Facebook and Instagram and X. But thank you to everyone across all those platforms. There's just thousands, and thank you so much. You know, running these channels can become a full-time job, and you know, we've got home life as well, and we've got other things to do, and we're exposing ourselves more than you would in a normal job to members of the public that we don't know. And yeah, it takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy, a lot of trust, and a lot of frustration, and sometimes a bit of anger. We get all sorts of comments. So I personally appreciate all the really great fans and everyone who subscribes and is loyal to the channel. Thank you so much. So what I wanted to talk about, well, I've just got back from our 25th wedding anniversary cruise, myself and Anne. We went on a cruise, first time ever, around the Mediterranean. First we went to Barcelona, just for a few nights, then got on the cruise ship. I loved Barcelona, beautiful city. If you've never been, go. It's awesome, great city. There's the smoke, sorry. Then we got on the cruise ship and we went to a couple of places in Spain. Went to Palma de Mallorca, blah, blah, blah. We went to Portofino, which was beautiful, and Anne and I had our wedding and honeymoon in Portofino. So 25 years later, we go to the same restaurant that we had our honeymoon dinner on, one of our honeymoon dinners at Portofino, because we stayed in Portofino, because we got off the cruise ship there. That was amazing. 25 years. Amazing. I loved it so much. Then we went to Monaco, and I drove with Anne in the passenger seat. I drove a vintage 1953 Porsche. Let me just do this up so the snow doesn't come in. I drove a vintage Porsche around the Formula One circuit because it's set up for the Formula One race that just happened. So I drove the track before the F1 drivers did. That was awesome. We must have been on so many videos and photos because people were just taking photos of us constantly. And so you might see us. It's a black Speedster. Is it a 356? Beautiful vintage car. Awesome. Fantastic. I recommend that to anyone. Is it Prestige Autos, I think they're called? I can't remember. But anyway, if you ever go to Monaco, do that. And then we went to a couple of other places, but the cruise ship itself was brilliant. It was the Ritz-Carlton Ilma. The service was superb. The food was fantastic. It's a smaller cruise ship. It looks like a mega yacht, really. We thoroughly enjoyed it and would definitely do it again. Definitely. In about another 20 years. Because it's so expensive. This was a real blowout anniversary for us. We never spend money like that. But we had a great time. Really loved it. I'd recommend it to anyone. And yeah, we'll definitely do it again. And then we ended up in Rome. And our friends David and Susan from London, David was my best man, they came out and stayed with us in Rome, which was fantastic. We ate and drank and had a fantastic time. I loved Rome, the restaurants, the little streets, the history. What a superb place. I don't know if Rome can actually be topped. It was just so good. Tell you what. This boils very quickly because it's a heat exchanger pan. Underneath there's a heat exchanger. So it's very fast. Okay, now I think this was my last hot chocolate, so I'm gonna have to savor this. Yeah, so Rome, brilliant. And then we flew to Florida well, we didn't fly to Florida. We flew to New York, EWR, to then change to go to Florida. All a nightmare, but we got there in the end. And Brandon, our son, is in college in West Palm Beach. He came and stayed with us at the Airbnb, and we had a few nights there with him. Look at this snow. I hope the camera's picking it up, and I hope I'm in focus. I really do. Again, there's not much I could do. The camera's so far away. So yeah, fantastic. And one thing that we did do in Barcelona that was amazing was Anne made me do a tango lesson. And who knew I had a knack for it? But that was good fun as well. So we did Argentinian tango. And there is a video of us doing it. I would be willing to post it on social media of us doing it if you want to see me do the tango, but I tell you what, if there are 1,000 comments saying yes, please post the tango video, then I'll post it because I'm so embarrassed about it. And Anne was beautiful on it as well. She did a great job. But if you want to see me doing tango, 1,000 comments of people asking me to do it on this video, then I'll post it on social media and across YouTube. Oh God, I really hope it doesn't get to 1,000 comments, but give it a go, see what happens. Okay. So all in all, a beautiful time. I just want to say it's been a fantastic 25 years being married to Anne, but I've known her a lot longer than that as well, and I'm the luckiest man there is. What can I say? Right, moving on. YouTube. The biggest news in YouTube for YouTubers and everyone is that Luke Nichols, the Outdoor Boys, has sort of retired. I say sort of because I'm not 100% convinced that he's really completely and utterly done. He did say he might put a big dump of videos that he's been working on at the end of the year. He did do a goodbye video, at least goodbye for now. Look, I have some insight into what it's like being a YouTuber and what the pressures are and everything else, and I know how big Luke's channel is. The thing for him is probably also that he's made so much money in the last year alone, because it went nuts a year ago. Took off. He's probably made 5 to 10 million US dollars in the last year that he probably wasn't planning on earning, that he hadn't budgeted for. I'm sure he was earning a couple of million before that every year. But this year he probably made 10 million. And it's still earning. So I'm sure that suddenly he's ahead of schedule financially, no problem retiring. So why keep doing it? He's busting himself doing it. It's hard work. As he says, he's done it when he's got pneumonia and everything else. It's taking a toll on him. It's taking a toll on his family. So I'd say it's partly burnout, if I had to guess. I don't know. I don't have the insight. But I would also say that it's probably he genuinely wants to give back to the community. Is he a Mormon? I think he might be. I'm not sure. He's very Christian, very, very strong faith. So I'm sure he wants to give back to the community and work with them. And he also wants to help his sons do what they want to do, and he wants to spend time with his wife. Because I think he was spending a lot of time working on this YouTube stuff. A lot of time. 30 hours a week. It's a long time just to do that. So, good for him. Make your money, get out. Like a casino. Leave when you're ahead. Because he was risking... He's been risking it lately. Some risky camps. And he could have been injured, killed, anything could have happened. So people want more and more of that extreme. You just need to know when to say, no, enough's enough. And so good for him. I personally will miss his videos. He's actually now the only camper that I watch. I'm gutted, absolutely gutted, but I completely and utterly understand and agree. He's done the right thing for his family, and family comes first, always. Family comes first, not the viewers. Family comes first. That's just the way it is. Hey, and he's made a boatload of money at the same time. So he can retire. He can retire young and have a great, comfortable life doing what he wants to do. And he might come back. You never know. Okay, enough of that. Sports. I can't remember if I've mentioned this before, but Ipswich, my beloved Ipswich town, has been relegated. They lasted one season in the top league of football in England. Wrexham, who I follow, have been promoted. So now Wrexham, Anne was born in Wrexham, so she'll be supporting Wrexham. Wrexham and Ipswich are in the same league. So next year is going to be interesting. Can't wait for that. Formula One hasn't got exciting. As I predicted, McLaren really are walking it. Max is doing the best job he can with an inferior car, but it is what it is. Ferrari is just woeful. Woeful. A combination of the car and the pit wall strategy. They need a new chief strategist because they've always been bad. Ferrari have been terrible at strategy for years and years. It's not a secret that they just can't get it right. They keep making terrible decisions from the pit wall. Anyway, that is what it is. Handmaid's Tale finished, season finale. It was pretty good, but I hope that's it now. I hope it's done. I hope it's over. I know she hasn't found Hannah, her daughter, but come on, this just can't go on. I think it's enough is enough. Everyone else is dead, so I don't see how the show can really go on. But it was good. Mobland, I think I'm on the penultimate. I don't know how many episodes there are to go left. By the way, there's 2 Moblands. There's the American one with John Travolta, which was pretty trash, rubbish. And then there's the British one now by Guy Ritchie. That's the one I'm talking about. And it is superb with a phenomenal cast. Anyway, it's coming up to a crescendo, so I can't wait to see the final episodes. It's getting really, really good, but I recommend Mobland. And then, of course, Clarkson's Farm is back. Clarkson's Farm 4, and it is fantastic. I've only seen the first 4 episodes because they're releasing them like that. It's already good. He's superb. He's bought a pub. It's a brilliant show. I love that show so much. And then finally, something that Anne loves and I sort of watch out of the corner of my eye, but it is quite intriguing, is 9 Perfect Strangers with Nicole Kidman. So this is season 2. It's actually looking pretty good. It's a good cast. So it looks quite exciting. So we'll see how that goes as well. But I'm looking forward to watching that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Look, I did want to mention what, now that I'm back and I've had my break and everything else and we're coming into winter, what are the plans for the channel? Well, given what Luke has announced, I've decided also that, no, I'm just kidding. So, I think plans are that I want to do as many snow camps as possible because it's my happiest environment is in the snow. I'm going to try and do 3 videos a month. It's pushing it. It's very difficult for me. I'm so busy, but I will try. Otherwise, it's going to be 2. 2 to 3, okay? And so it's going to be varied. Sometimes they'll be in buddy. Sometimes it will be wild camping. Sometimes it will be car tent. Please don't write in the comments, I prefer wild camping. I don't like the buddy videos. Okay? Please don't. Think of it like this. You're one person out of, how many subscribers have I got? Almost 300,000, plus the millions, 95 million views. You're one person. I'm making videos for everybody, okay? So please don't waste your time and write in the comments, I don't like buddy camping. What? It won't make any difference, okay? Because I'm still going to do them. I'm going to do all of them, all right? Because I like to have variety in what I do. So please don't write, yeah, just don't. I prefer wild camping. I prefer the older videos. It's meaningless, okay? It's just, all it sounds like to me is someone just whinging because they're not getting their own way. So, see it from my perspective. I've got a vast audience all over the world that all like particular types of camping and outdoor videos. And I'm trying to deliver something for all of them each time. So it's gonna vary, all right? So just relax and wait for the next video because it might be one that you do like, okay? Some very pent up people in the comments section lately, and they all need to just chill out, relax, because it's not about you. It's not about you. It's about me and whether I want to keep doing this or not. And I do enjoy doing it, so I'm going to keep doing it. But the comments, some of those comments do not help. They really don't. All right, so on that note, you know what I haven't had? Oh, and I need to show you. Bless Bernie, he's so sweet in here. He looks so comfortable he's completely under the blanket now, buried. It's my dessert. Sultana pasties. These things are like sweet chocolate biscuits with sultanas in. So good. I can devour this pack in 60 seconds, and I probably will. But the best way to enjoy them is to dip them in the hot chocolate. So, bon appetit again, everybody. They're so good. All right, look at me. Living at large on a mountain in the snow. In a pretty good snowstorm, I have to say. You know what? Out there on the tops, right at the top, this will be a full-on blizzard. It's just that we're shielded in the trees. I've got to walk over to Abel's campsite later and give him back his cable, because he needs it tonight to charge his phone. And it probably will be blizzard-like. But I might film that and show you what his camp looks like. Right. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll bring you back for going over to Abel's camp. Thanks again, everybody. See you later. Okay, right, so before bed, we're just taking Bernie for a walk. Abel's just come over, he's up ahead. He came over to get his cable. We've had, I'd say, maybe a couple of centimetres of snow.
10 centimetres.
10 centimetres, according to Abel. Abel's had a pretty terrible camp, apparently. He's come over and he's not in a good headspace. A lot of smoke in his camp. But he does insist on having these massive fires.
You know, I think people need to realise.
Go on, give pearls of wisdom on video. Go on, Abel.
Okay, it might seem when you're watching this that, oh yeah, it's just two guys, they're just camping, but we're actually in the middle of nowhere. Like,
Yeah.
This is a very remote, hard to get to spot.
Anything happens up here, and you're actually in trouble.
It's not like we're at a campsite.
No, there's no one's going to come and rescue us either. Hey, there's some good snow out here. Look at this.
Crispy.
Nice.
So still.
Huh?
Still.
Yeah. There's a little bit of snow coming. Right. Is the tarn covered? Let's have a look. There's some good snow, look. Oh yeah, it's settling on the tarn. It's freezing over.
Yeah, it is a bit,
Yeah,
slushing up.
yeah. So it must be 0.
Not bad.
Right. What do you reckon, Bernie? Bedtime?
Whee!
All right, man. See you in the morning.
Yeah,
Have a good sleep.
I will.
Pass out.
I'll probably be out a bit early, so.
All right. Yeah, same. All right. Catch you in the morning. All right, let's head back to camp. Come on, Benny. Okay. Oh, it's snowing again. Awesome. Maybe last bit of snow. We see. All right. Lovely. Nice snowstorm. But it is time to go to bed. Okay, so I've got to set my bed up and bring you back from inside my quilt. This fire's been great. It's warmed the whole camp up. Excellent. Right, we're in bed. All cozy. So I'm in my Loco Libra. This is brand new. 10 Fahrenheit quilt. Honestly, just getting it immediately feels warm. It's attached to the pad with these pad straps. I'm wearing this Alpha Tech stuff. I've got Alpha Tech long johns on underneath as well. And Bernie's got his new blanket. He is taken to this straight away. So this is a down. It's not very particularly overloaded, thick down. It's minimal fill power, but it's enough. He will dry off under this overnight. It will keep him cozy. I mean, it keeps falling over his head like this, and he doesn't seem to care. He's just preening and quite happy under here. So tonight, and he's steaming, but I will cover him with this and he'll just completely zonk because I'm sure he's exhausted, absolutely exhausted. Oh, I've got cramp in my stomach, ab cramp, AB cramp. Oh, I shouldn't have gone to the gym. I'm sure you're losing focus on me now. Never go to the gym before you go on camp. Right, I've got one vent open. I'll probably open this one up here as well. I'm just concerned about spindrift snow because it is snowing again. But creates this cross draft, which means we won't get condensation. I love this tent. This fabric, so the floor is Dyneema, but the fabric here, this is a breathable fabric. there will be condensation in here. It's impossible. With a wet dog, these conditions, there's going to be condensation. It just is what it is. But it should be minimal. Single wall tent. We'll see. I should be warm in here. I mean, if I get really cold, I can close these vents up. But then we'll get condensation. I'm going to completely zip up the front door. It's having a right old clean. It takes him about half an hour of this. And there's steam gushing out. He's had a great time. Bernie, have you had fun? Bernie. He's had a great time, and he's still having a great time. Poor Abel, he sounds like he's had a miserable camp with his smoke. We only had a couple of smoky moments. Fantastic food. Great drinks, great cigar time. Oh, I've loved this camp. I'm having a great camp and I can feel the warmth. I'm on a great pad, the Thermarest Neo X-Therm NXT. This thing is reflecting heat back up. Pad is so important. In fact, the pad is probably more important. I'd say it is more important than the quilt. This has got a lot of filling in it. This is a thick quilt. I'm going to be toasty in this thing as well tonight. But yeah, the pad is very important. Just reflects that heat back up. Right. As you can probably hear, it's still snowing. I don't think we've got much coming at all. So unless something major happens in the middle of the night, we might check it out in the middle of the night. If I have to get up and pee or something, I might shine the light out and just see what's going on. But yeah, we'll bring you back whenever we bring you back. Thanks for coming on this one, everyone. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Good night, Bernie. Bernie. Night, night. All right. Night, everybody. Morning, everybody. Morning, Bernie. Morning. Morning, Bernie. It's all right. Okay. Morning. Hello, my lovely. Morning, my Bernie. Bernie. Bernie, help. Oh, Bernie. Oh. Too much, Bernie. Too much. Bernie. So. Morning, everybody. Morning, Bernie. You've been asleep right next to me all night. You haven't missed me. I've been here the whole time. It's okay. Morning, my lovely. Come on, lie down. Lie down, Bernie. Morning, everybody. So, morning. Lie down. Come on, Bernie. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Lie down. Right down. Bernie, down. Come on. Down. Come on. There we go. It's early. 6:30 something. 6:40. But I wanted to get up early. It got quite wet in here overnight. I mean, not surprising. Single wall tents always do. But luckily I have my microfiber towel, so I just kept wiping it down. It was fine. I did it twice. So look, it's dry now. But yeah, middle of the night, and it's definitely raining out there now. Listen to it. So the snow stopped. I think it's warmed up a degree. It was like 1 degree Celsius. Morning, lovely. You have a nice sleep. Thank you. Thank you for my kisses. I was warm. This quilt is lovely. And this Alpha Tech stuff is lovely as well. Very warm. It's a bit damp now. So we're going to get up. Oh, sorry. Yeah. We're going to get up, put the coffee on. I don't think I'm going to eat any breakfast, though, because I'm still stuffed from that curry and all those naans last night. Okay. I've got to put his harness on so you can see him, because it's still dark out. It's going to be dark for another 45 minutes to an hour. But let's get up and get a coffee on. Thank you for my kisses, Bernie. Thank you for my kisses. Bernie. Just let everybody out. Pete! Yeah, I think all the snow's gone. It's just rain. Right, I've got to get my boots on. Oh, the things we do for YouTube. Right, get my boots on. Let's get out of here. Hey, Bernie. Whoa, it's a chilly one. Definitely time for a coffee. Bernie, come and stand over here. Good boy. It's, look, you gotta understand, Bernie is just so loving. He's gotta be with me all the time. Bernie, let me do this. Hang on. Oh, it's windy. Let me put my boots on, Bernie. Line out. Good boy. Excuse the crotch shot. So I slept warm last night. It was lovely and warm in my... I've got Alpha pants on as well, look. This Alpha Tech. Oh, Bernie, come on, out. I'm not talking to you. He thinks I'm talking to him. I've got this Alpha pants on, Alpha Tech pants. They're like leggings. Well, they are leggings. But made from the same material as this. I gotta say, it's very warm stuff. Very warm. And very light. I'd say it's warmer than merino for the same weight, easily. But yeah, and merino is so heavy. So definitely this stuff's good. It's expensive, but it's good. Right, I'm gonna put my boots on and we'll have a coffee. It's grim out here. Coffee time. So I've already got water in the pot ready. Oh, I tell you, it's pretty grim. This is going to be a grim pack down, for sure. Hey Benny, just hang on. Benny already wants his breakfast, but it's way too early for that. You see, he's sitting nicely for breakfast. I'm probably going to have to give him his breakfast as well. We'll just light this first. Honestly, look at you, that face, that puppy face. Can't deny you, can I? That's not your breakfast, Bernie, definitely not. Okay, let's give Bernie his breakfast as well. Yeah, I definitely won't be having any breakfast because I'm just stuffed. At least it's not windy here. That would be way worse. Go on then, good boy. Come on, come have your breakfast. Good boy. Right, we want to light this away from his tail. You don't need a singed Bernie. Now, I don't know if I'm in focus. I might have to get up, sorry. Just double check that I am. There we go. So the snow, there's still a tiny little bit of snow on the ground, but Nothing, really. This is just rain. But we knew it was going to rain. It's like the first snow, really, of the year, this season. So it's to be expected to be pretty rubbish. When people say to me, oh, why do you want to camp in the snow? I just love it. I don't know, I can't explain it, I just love it. Right, do we go with a double? No, we'll go with a single. I just love looking out at the snow, ever since I was a child. It's without doubt my favourite weather. So last night was good. I was warm. Very toasty in my new quilt. Is it as good as my Enlightened Equipment quilt? It's different. My Enlightened Equipment quilt, I have this thing called a conundrum. It can zip all the way up into a sleeping bag, which is really handy if you turn around a lot. The thing with quilts is that if you turn around a lot, you get drafts coming in the sides, and I did kind of feel that a little bit with this. I could tweak it and customize it a bit better, I think. But I did like it. Whether I'd use it next time, I don't know. My Enlightened Equipment stuff is so good. And yeah, the condensation problem. Well, look, you're going to get condensation in these conditions in any tent. But in single wool tents like this, it's just compounded because you're right up against this single wool. So you'll feel it. Whereas on a double wool tent, dual wool, you know, it's not always on the inner. But I just used my towel, Bernie's towel, and I just wiped it down. I think I wiped it down twice last night, and it was fine. I'll wipe it again before I pack it down, I think. But yeah, it was all good. I love the tent, I really do. It's a big space in there, it's nice. It's comfortable, it was warm, good venting. What else can I need? So this morning, no breakfast. We'll have the coffee. By then, hopefully it'll be light. And then we'll start packing up and we'll head out early. Because it's just grim sitting here without a fire. And I'm not going to go and make a new fire. My fire last night was superb. So warm, hardly any smoke. It was great. Loved it. Right there. Bernie's loving his breakfast. Right, so bring back my coffee's ready. Okay, we're boiling. Ah. Cheers, everybody. These double wool titanium cups, I mean, you can't cook directly with them because they're double wool, but they keep the drinks hot and they're easy to drink from. If you try and drink from a single wool titanium cup, it burns your lip. Oh, my lovely. Got a leaf. I think Bernie's ready to go for a walk. He had a great sleep. It was nice and dry this morning. Right. Enjoy my coffee. Wait for some semblance of light. I've got leaves in my drink. And then we'll start pack down. And then walk out in this. Yuck. I hope you enjoyed this one. Oh, by the way, the tarp has done brilliantly. Dyneema tarps, they're awesome. They don't tend to pull, everything runs off them. They don't stretch, nothing. No movement. A little tiny bit of water over here where I've folded the corner up a bit. That's it. Thank you for my kisses, Bernie. Someone's going to get triggered and say, oh, I can't believe you let a dog lick your face. Right. How many leaves are in this thing? We'll bring them all back for pack down, won't we, Bernie? That's right, you give me kisses. Yes. While I'm sitting here waiting and the light is just starting to come up, only just though, why don't we walk over, go and see Abel, see what his camp is like, see what he was whinging about his fire. I'm sure he's awake. He's an early riser. So let's head over and go and see Abel. Should we go and see Abel, Bernie? Come on then. And Bernie needs a walk. I mean, he's going to get a big walk going out of here anyway. Let's go and see what Abel is up to. Come on, Bernie. I'm sure he's going to be grumpy because he had a lot of smoke in his face last night. He was not in a good mood. It'd be interesting to see what his video is like. Right, so he is all the way over the other side of the saddle in a place we call the grotto. There's a bit of snow left, not much. Look at that. Oh, the wind has really died off. Very peaceful. Okay, so we climb up here and then we go over there. So I'll bring you back over there. Here we go. Morning, Abel.
Good morning.
His camp's gone, he's all packed up. Something tells me, oh, it's a mosh pit.
Yeah, man.
Oh, gross.
Always is here.
His camp was
This
here.
is where the tent goes.
Yeah.
But I just got completely destroyed by smoke and my morale is low.
Wet wood.
Yeah, man.
That doesn't look that wet.
There's a few good bits. But I don't know, man.
Is this the scene of the crime?
Disastrous.
Nice, you still got some snow here. But it is a mosh pit. Yeah. Grim. Right. Right. It is time now to pack up. So Abel's headed off already. He's gone. He's in a foul mood. He had a crap camp. He really didn't enjoy himself, whereas I've had a great camp. Loved it. So as usual, I'm going to pack up. I'm going to fast forward from now. Okay, majority of it packed away. Got to take my jacket off. Getting hot in here, I tell you. Definitely can't walk down like this. My gloves away as well. Won't need those for the walk out. Gonna roast going down. Usually I would wear my rain jacket going out as well, but there's no point because you just end up sweating like crazy. And once you get moving, you get really hot. I'll just wear it for the pack down, that's it, so I don't get too cold now. Whew. Bernie's definitely ready to go. Let me turn your light off, Bernie. Okay. Right, check I haven't left anything in the tent. Nope. Okay. Right, we'll put the tent away first. You gotta open the door. Stupid. That was daft. I was meant to open the door first. Got that wrong. Because Dyneema, unlike other tents material, doesn't breathe. So the air won't come out of it. There we go. You get these pockets of air trapped in there. And you can't stuff Dyneema like you can with other stuff. So the reason I can fit all this in my pack is my pack is 90 litres, 95 litres. It's massive, massive pack. Okay, we can take the tarp down and then pack the equipment away and we're good to go. Let's save this pole for next time. I get a lot of questions still about my setup. So on one end I've got this aluminium cam jams, night eyes, and on the other end just a basic little carabiner which hooks around a tree or anything else or a peg, and then you can just pull and tighten like that and it locks in place. Much better than learning to tie knots, a lot stronger, holds. And the aluminium ones are way better in the cold because the plastic ones can snap, which I've had. They weigh a little bit more, but they're so much better. Now, I don't know what I did with my tarp bag. It's tucked in there somewhere. That's okay. So this Samaya Tarp is absolutely tiny. When you roll it up at home, when it's not wet, it just packs down into such a tiny thing. I mean, right now it looks big, just because I'm not doing a great job of it. My hands are cold. But usually, absolutely tiny. Right, we're good. So, got to knock the fire pit down, pack my camera gear away on the tripod, and then we'll head out on the iPhone. All right, all packed up. Everything ready, sight is clear. Let me turn you around. Sight is all clear, fire pit collapsed. Don't want it falling on an animal. Look at that. No cords left, nothing, all clean. Bernie, you ready to go? Let's see the time. Time is 8:17 in the morning. We'll set my watch to hiking mode. And we shall go. Bernie's ready. Can you hear him whimpering? He is so keen to go. Working dogs, this is what they're like. They love their routine. Ready, Bernie? Let's go. He knows the way. Right. And he's going to pee all the way down on every single bush you can see. Okay, so we've got about 2 hours. I reckon we could do it a bit quicker than that, maybe, if I really push. Back to the truck. So I'll bring you back at the stream when we're almost to the truck. All right, we're down on the stream. Let me work the camera. Down on the stream. I really boosted it down. 72 minutes. Abel is there. He's running away. He's a little bit embarrassed because he left half an hour before us, and I caught him up. But you know, he's young. He's young. He's 22 years younger than me, and I caught him. Abel, you got anything to say about that?
Yeah, it's because I've got a newborn child.
He sounds like his newborn child as well. All right, everyone. See you back at the truck. All right, we're back. There's Abel's van. Another successful camp with Tony and Bernie. AB Camping. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for coming on this one. Hope you enjoyed it. We did. And thank you again to all our followers and all the YouTube likes and subscribes and YouTube members and everyone else. And you can say goodbye to Abel in the background there.
See ya.
And yeah, we'll see you again soon with Tony and Bernie of AB Camping. Thanks again, everyone. See you soon. All right, we're home. Let's go and see Bolly. Hello, Bolly. Hello, princess. Hello, my Bolly. No, Bolly, no, here, look. Benny's here. There you go. Hello, you two. Is it nice to see each other? Hello, Bolly. Oh, all right. Thanks, everyone. Hope you have fun. And see you next time on AB Camping. Bye, everybody.